Thinking about trading snow shovels for sunshine, or just curious if Tampa, Florida could be your next big move. Whether you're chasing career growth, coastal living, or just a more affordable lifestyle, Tampa might be the perfect place for you. But it's not all palm trees and pina coladas, so before you pack up the U-Haul, let's break it down. Oh, and stick around till the end because some of the answers might just surprise you. When considering a move, nothing hits closer to home than the cost of living, literally. So let's get real about how far your dollars will stretch in Tampa and what that means for your day-to-day lifestyle. Let's start with one of the biggest expenses, housing. Tampa's housing market has been gaining traction for years, but compared to other major Florida cities, it still offers a relative bargain. Housing expenses in Tampa are about 4% lower than the national average, giving buyers and renters a little bit more breathing room. Now, the median home price hovers around $499,000, which is a far cry from cities like Miami or San Francisco. First-time home buyer? Tampa has neighborhoods like Seminole Heights where you can still find homes under $300,000. That would be ideal for first-time home buyers or those looking to relocate from higher cost areas. Utility costs are another essential expense that can vary greatly depending on where you live and how you live. Because Tampa's climate is warm year-round, air conditioning isn't a luxury, it's a necessity.
Man, it is hot out here!
During the summer months when ACs are working overtime. Many residents report summer electric bills spiking 20 to 30%. So plan ahead and use a smart thermostat. That'll really help manage the cost. Now let's add in internet, which averages around $60 to $75 a month, and your total utility package remains fairly average for a U.S. city of Tampa's size. Some neighborhoods even offer bundled fiber packages or municipal discounts, another way to save a little bit more money. Food costs in Tampa are fairly standard, sitting right around the national averages. A grocery haul for a family of four typically ranges between $150 and $300 a week, depending on dietary preferences and shopping habits. Here are a few sample prices from the Aldi on Dale Mabry Highway. So a gallon of milk is about $2.69, a dozen eggs, about $5.67 a dozen, a loaf of bread is $1.49, and chicken breast is about $3.49 a pound. Now, if you're looking at going out to a restaurant, a mid-range restaurant, dinner for two, it's about $60 without tip. You'll also find a growing number of farmers markets, ethnic food stores, and budget grocery chains like Trader Joe's as well as Aldi, making it easy to shop based on both taste and budget. Dining out, Tampa offers a broad range from Cuban cafes and vegan brunch spots to gourmet seafood and food trucks on the Riverwalk. Now let's talk about getting around. Tampa is very much a car-centric city. Public transportation options are available mainly through HART bus system, but they're limited both in coverage and reliability. If you're planning to live without a car, your mobility will be slightly restricted unless you're downtown or in a walkable neighborhood like Hyde Park. The good news is that commute times are relatively short, averaging around 25 to 30 minutes, which is lower than in most U.S. metros. Gas prices are typically a little bit above the national average, and you'll also want to factor in auto insurance, which tends to be higher in Florida due to weather risks and accident rates. On average, transportation costs in Tampa are about 1% higher than the national average. If you're driving regularly, expect fuel, maintenance, parking, and insurance to make up a notable chunk of your monthly budget. What about career opportunities? If you're considering a move, job prospects can make or break the decision. So how does Tampa stack up when it comes to career opportunities? Spoiler, it's one of Florida's rising stars. Tampa boasts a diverse economy with strong roots in multiple high-performing sectors, making it a hotspot for professionals across industries. Healthcare, Tampa is a healthcare hub, home to over 50 hospitals and a wealth of clinics, especially centers and senior care facilities. From nurses and surgeons to medical techs and administrative staff, the healthcare field is a steady, high-demand sector here. Major employers include Tampa General Hospital, Baycare Health System, Advent Health, and Moffitt Cancer Center. Information technology, thanks to its connection with Florida's high-tech corridor, Tampa has become a magnet for tech innovation. Whether you're a software developer, cybersecurity analyst, or project manager, IT roles are growing fast in both startups and established firms. The city is nurturing a buzzing tech scene with frequent meetups, incubators, and funding opportunities. Tampa's downtown and West Shore districts are packed with big names in finance. J.P. Morgan Chase, Citigroup, and MetLife are among the major players, offering opportunities in banking, investment, accounting, and insurance. The city's affordable cost of living makes it appealing to employers and employees alike. When it comes to defense and security type jobs, the presence of MacDill Air Force Base plays a huge role in the local economy. It's not just about military jobs. MacDill supports a wide range of civilian defense contractors, cybersecurity firms, and logistics operations. For those with security clearances or a military background, Tampa offers a seamless career transition. Tampa's job market has shown impressive resilience and growth over the past few years. As of early 2025, unemployment is below the national average, hovering at around 3.1%, and job creation continues to trend upward. Now, when it comes to remote work, Tampa has a thriving remote work economy. With its attractive weather and lower living costs, the city has become a magnet for remote workers relocating from New York, Chicago, and Los Angeles. Many companies now offer hybrid models, and co-working spaces are popping up everywhere, from historic Ybor City to waterfront Hyde Park. In-demand roles right now include registered nurses, web and software developers, accountants and financial analysts, project managers, logistics coordinators, cybersecurity specialists, sales representatives, construction, and skilled trades. Platforms like Indeed, LinkedIn, and local recruiters frequently post thousands of job listings each month across these categories. Whether you're starting out, switching fields, or looking to level up, Tampa's labor market is wide open. Salaries in Tampa can vary significantly by industry, but the cost of living helps balance the scale. For example, average salary in IT is about $85,000 to $110,000. Registered nurses about $74,000. Financial analysts between $68,000 and $90,000. Entry-level marketing roles around $45,000 to $55,000. These might be lower than salaries in larger metros, but once you factor in housing, utilities, and lack of state income tax, your take-home value in Tampa can be just as strong, if not better. Work-life balance also scores well here. Many locals say that Tampa offers the professional the challenge of a big city without the burnout. With shorter commutes, more green space, and a beach nearby, clocking out actually means disconnecting. The city is putting effort into nurturing talent and supporting business growth. Organizations like Tampa Bay Economic Development Council and Startup Tampa Bay are offering grants, mentorships, and networking opportunities for entrepreneurs and young professionals. If you're in your 20s or 30s looking to grow with a city, not just live in one, Tampa could be a smart move. Now, Tampa is a city of neighborhoods, each offering its own vibe and community feel. Whether you're a young professional, growing family, or retiree, there's a spot for you. So Hyde Park is stylish, walkable, and close to downtown, perfect for professionals and those who love brunch, boutiques, and craft cocktails. Seminole Heights, known for its historic bungalows, artsy scene, and amazing food trucks, is a hipster favorite with a strong sense of local pride. West Chase is a family-friendly neighborhood with great schools and parks. This suburb offers a safe, peaceful lifestyle, just a short drive from downtown. Now, Ybor City is rich in Cuban culture and history. This area offers vibrant nightlife, cigar shops, and classic architecture. New Tampa, a newer, more suburban area, is ideal for those looking for newer homes, HOA communities, and lots of green space. Let's talk family-friendly activities. Tampa is a playground for families, and the fun never really runs out. Kids and adults alike love Busch Gardens, which is a world-class amusement park with roller coasters, shows, and a full-blown safari experience. It's one of the biggest attractions in the city. The Florida Aquarium, dive into marine life with exhibits featuring everything from stingrays to coral reefs. It's educational and super interactive for kids. Zoo Tampa at Laurie Park is more than just animals. Think splash pads, hands-on feeding experiences, and a tropical, walkable layout. Glazer's Children's Museum, a hands-on space where kids learn to play through experience. And then there's the Tampa River Walk, perfect for strolling walks or scooter rides. This 2.6-mile path along the waterfront connects parks, museums, and cafes with beautiful views. If you're raising a family, Tampa gives you endless weekend options without needing to leave the city limits. Now, once the sun sets, Tampa turns up its nightlife and dining scene, and it's vibrant, diverse, and constantly evolving. In the mood for a rooftop cocktail, head over to Armature Works or Sparksman Wharf, two buzzing waterfront hotspots that mix trendy bars and local food vendors. Want craft beer? Tampa is a major player in the Florida beer scene, with local breweries like Cigar City Brewing drawing national attention. Food lovers, rejoice. Tampa's culinary scene is a flavor melting pot. Cuban sandwiches, Gulf seafood, Southern comfort food, vegan cafes, sushi bars, and more. Ybor City, South Howard, and Midtown are packed with options, whether you want to grab tacos or go all in on a chef's tasting menu. Tampa's culture goes beyond nightlife. There's a surprising depth to the city's art and cultural offerings. The Tampa Museum of Art, a sleek building filled with modern exhibits and classical pieces. The Strauss Center for Performing Arts, hosting Broadway shows, ballet, opera, and concerts. It's Florida's largest performing arts complex. The Tampa Theater is a historic palace where you can catch indie films, documentaries, and live music under a starry ceiling. Now, Gasparilla Festival that comes up once a year is Tampa's version of Mardi Gras. This annual pirate-themed parade and party is a citywide event you won't want to miss. Now, there are local galleries, art walks, food festivals that keep things fresh, and many of the events are free or budget-friendly. And let's not forget Tampa's biggest draw, the outdoors. With sunshine almost year-round, this is a paradise for those who love to stay active. Now, as far as beaches go, while Tampa's own coastline is more bayfront than beachy, you're about 35 to 45 minutes from some of the best beaches in the U.S. Clearwater, St. Pete, and Honeymoon Island. Now, when it comes to parks and trails, you can enjoy kayaking on the Hillsborough River, hiking at Lettuce Lake Park, or biking along Bayshore Boulevard, one of the longest continuous sidewalks in the world. If you enjoy boating or fishing, Tampa Bay is a dream for anglers and boaters. Marinas are everywhere, and weekend boating culture is huge. And if you're a golf or tennis nut, with dozens of courses and courts, it's easy to stay active or pick up a new hobby. Before you decide to move to any city, it's important to weigh both the sunshine and the storms, literally in Tampa's case. Here's an honest look at the biggest pros and cons of living in this Florida favorite. Let's start with the pros. First of all, there's sunshine and climate. Tampa enjoys a humid subtropical climate, meaning mild winters and lots of sunshine. If you're tired of snow and gray skies, you'll love Tampa's warm temperatures, especially from November through April when most of the country is freezing. Outdoor lovers and vitamin D seekers can thrive here. Number 2, no state income tax. Florida is one of the few states that doesn't charge state income tax, making your take-home pay go further. This is especially attractive for retirees and remote workers coming from high-tax states like California, New York, or Illinois. Number 3 is you're close to the beaches and a lot of outdoor life. You're less than a half an hour from some of the best beaches in the U.S., including Clearwater and St. Pete Beach. Plus, the area is loaded with parks, nature trails, and waterfront views. You can kayak, fish, or bike practically year-round. And don't forget golf. Tampa's golf courses are top tier. Next is the cost of living advantage. Compared to other major metros, Tampa is still relatively affordable. Housing, taxes, and even healthcare come in below national averages, giving you more flexibility in your budget. This makes it easier to build savings or enjoy more of what the city has to offer. As far as cons, the first one is hot, humid summers. While winters are amazing, summers can be brutally hot and humid. Daily highs are often pushing past 90 degrees, and humidity can make outdoor life less than pleasant from June through September. If you hate sweating, summer might be a struggle for you. Then there's hurricane risk. Tampa is located on the Gulf Coast, making it vulnerable to tropical storms and hurricanes, particularly from June to November. Having a storm plan, emergency supplies, and flood insurance is essential. Number 3 is traffic congestion. As Tampa grows, so does the traffic. Commutes from outer suburbs can get long, and public transportation isn't robust enough to fully rely on. Expect more cars, construction, and congestion, especially during peak hours. Next up is urban sprawl. Tampa's rapid expansion means more development, but also more urban sprawl. Some areas lack walkability and amenities and can really spread out depending on where you live. So is Tampa the right place for you? Let's do a quick recap. Tampa offers a compelling combination of affordability, opportunity, and lifestyle. The cost of living is below the national average, especially when it comes to housing and utilities. The city's diverse job market spans healthcare, tech, finance, and defense, making it a strong contender for professionals across industries. But Tampa isn't just about paychecks, it's about how you live. With neighborhoods that cater to every lifestyle, top-rated beaches within reach, really, and a culture that blends sunshine with rich heritage, Tampa offers something for everyone. Whether you're a young couple starting out, a remote worker escaping the high-rent cities, or a family looking for more space, or maybe even a retiree chasing year-round warmth, this city makes a strong case for itself. Add in an access to incredible outdoor experiences, world-class attractions like Busch Gardens and the Riverwalk, and a food scene that punches way above its weight, you've got a lifestyle that's not just livable, it's enviable. That said, no city is perfect. Tampa's hot, humid summers, storm season, and growing traffic congestion are real. If you value walkability or rely on transportation, some parts of the city may fall short. But for many people, the benefits far outweigh the inconveniences. So how do you decide? Start by asking what matters most to you. Do you want sun over snow? More space, less money? A slower pace with access to big city perks? If the answer is yes, Tampa might be more than a place to visit. It could be home. So before making the leap, always remember planning a scouting trip. Spend a few days here. Explore different neighborhoods, talk to locals, and see how it feels. That firsthand experience is invaluable, and it might just seal the deal. Tell me what you think. If you're already living in Tampa, if you've been here to visit, or you're thinking about moving here, drop a comment and let me know what you think. What do you think about living in Tampa? I'd love to hear from you. All right, guys. See you on the next video.